Hey everybody, this is Mike Broadhurst with the Carolina Realty Group and the Broadhurst Group here in Bluffton, South Carolina, just adjacent to Hilton Head Island. Today is October 11th and we're ready for our weekly market report for what's going on in the 29910 zip code. Let's go ahead and take a look at this week's numbers. Hey, everybody in Bluffton would love to live on the water, but it's so expensive, right? Hang with us at the end of this week's message because we've got good news for you. Let's get ready for this week's Bluffton Market Report. It's October 11th. Let's go ahead and get started with the numbers. As always, our first look is at weekly activity. This past week, we had 28 properties come to the market. Last week, 19, and this time last year, 40. So the number of properties coming to the market declining by about 30% this year compared to last year. We take a look at the properties that are going under contract. 23 this past week. We compared that to last week's 34 and 47 this time last year. That's over 51% decrease in the number of properties going under contract. And the number of closings this past week, 47. That compares to last week's 44, but this time last year, 59. So again, a little bit of an over 20% decrease in the number of properties going to closing. Our year-to-date numbers, as you well know, and if you've been following us over the last few months, are actually up instead of down. The number of new listings coming to the market so far this year, 1,541, and that compares to 1,401 last year, so an increase of inventory of almost 10%. Likewise, the number of properties going under contract, 1,634, and that compares to 1,497 this time last year, a little bit over a 9% increase in the properties going under contract. The number of closings up pretty substantially, 1,556 so far this year compared to 1,321 last year, and that means about almost an 18% increase in the number of properties that have gone to closing. So with demand exceeding supply, you would expect prices to go up, and indeed they have. So far this year, the average selling price, $530,000 compared to $451,000 this time last year. That's an increase of about 17.5% in the average sales price. You know, it's everybody's dream to live on the water when they're here in the low country, but for a lot of folks, prices have gotten way out of hand. Well over $1 million, in most cases $2 and $3 million. But we've got great news for you if you'd like to get on the river and at an affordable price. This wonderful property at 45 Okatee Bluff Road is $499,900. It's a wonderful riverfront cottage with tons of potential to improve, to expand, but still in move-in condition. If you're interested in this property, give us a call. Now let's go ahead and take a look at my review of this week's numbers and where the market is headed. You know, one of the most common questions I get from buyers, sellers, even relatives is, hey Mike, is the market slowing down? Well, look at this. Last year, the average list to sale price, 97.5% post-COVID. This year, post-COVID, almost 100%. So yes, we are still seeing multiple offers on properties. We're seeing properties, desirable properties, only lasting for a few days, and the market continues to be strong, and values continue to surge. Everybody, I'm Mike Broadhurst with the Broadhurst Group. If you're looking to buy or sell, please give us a call, 843-837-7773. Always good to see you, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, everybody.